purpose of Meet trips is to provide adults and families with a unique, hands-on volunteer experience while being part of a larger African adventure.
We've done an awful lot of traveling, but we've never been to a place like this. A place as beautiful and as expansive and as intimate and as loving as Kenya is. The people here are absolutely spectacular.
We've had the opportunity to go into some very small villages and experience firsthand what life is like in rural Kenya.
Whether through school building, teaching English in a classroom, or simply by planting a tree, you'll have an opportunity to meet and help some of the 5,000 children who attend Free the Children schools.
The experiences that we've had here as a family, and in fact as a group of families, has, I think, brought us all together in a way that could never be possible without actually getting involved with the local community.
You can read all the books, you can watch all the documentaries, you don't get it until you see it yourself.
And to me, that's a really great experience for my children because they have so many privileges that they take for granted, and bringing them on this trip has really opened their eyes to how a good portion of the world lives.
They learn the importance of conservation. They learn what it means to have food and what it means to have health. And these are all things we all take for granted.
Coming on this trip has made me realize that this might be what I want to do when I grow up, make the world a better place.
It's a life-changing experience. I don't care whether you're 13 or you're 50. You don't come here and go back and resume life as normal. You go back as a different person with different priorities.
It's been such a first-hand experience that, to me, has been unparalleled to any other type of travel trip that we could have chosen.
You learn to be so thankful and to think about how fortunate you are and to realize that giving back is so important.
I won't change everything overnight, but I will try very, very hard to become a better person.
The adults are having a lot of fun, but it's an extra special magic that's happening between the children, making new friends.
You get to have fun with family and friends and meet new friends.
It's great because I've bonded with my brothers and my sisters and definitely my parents over this trip because we're experiencing something new. It's really brought us together.
It's definitely an adventure going on this trip. You learn so much and you get to experience so many different things that you would never imagine doing.
I think for a lot of people coming to Africa for the first time, there is a bit of a culture shock, and you have your privacy and time to talk amongst yourselves, and yet there are wonderful communal places where you eat.
The food is very healthy, it's very fresh and wholesome. There's been lots to like here. The cottages that we stayed in were extraordinary. They were very rustic beauty. You felt like you were still part of the natural environment, but very, very comfortable settings.
I think at the end of the day, as parents, there are a couple of things that you want your kids to have. And one is some sort of a legacy that says, my parents had something that they wanted to do in life.
And to have the opportunity to see that giving back and caring about other people is a very, very valuable skill, and it's one that is best to be learned firsthand.
This trip is an opportunity to solidify the friendships between siblings, to solidify the relationship between parents and children, and it's an opportunity of shared experiences that will bring us together, not just on Sunday nights for the next couple of months, but on Sunday nights together as a family for years and years to come.
Come to Kenya and be part of the Meet movement. Change your life and help change the lives of others.